Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to do something very simple. This is a chopping board I have had all of my married life, so it's 44 years old. As you can see, I burnt it, blueberry stain, so I'm going to sand it back and then I'm going to re-oil it. So stick with me. Mind, before I start that, I just want to show you this. Look at this spectacular piece of wood. I found this the other day, so I'm going to clean this up and do something with it. It's got some beautiful holes in it. It's got this lovely peak on the top. It's quite exciting. It was in a fire. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that today. That's another project. So here I'm using my Ozito sander. I'm using an 80 grit. As I'm sanding, I'm realizing that the piece of wood isn't actually very dry. As you can see, it's not coming up very fine. It's quite thick. I've changed it to 60 grit now because the 80 grit just wasn't working. It wasn't coarse enough. I do have a little bit of bother getting the blueberry stain off, but I get there in the end. And now I've changed to a 180 grit, making it nice and smooth. Now, obviously I couldn't get into those little grooves and around the edges, so I use a 180 piece of sandpaper and hand finish it. So everyone, don't know whether you noticed, but I've got a nice leather apron to keep my clothes clean and to stop myself getting caught with burrs. It's now covered in sawdust. Anyway, so this is now all clean, it's all smooth, and I'll take you indoors to do some pyrography around here. So come on in with me. So here I have my plain board. I'm trying to design what I'm going to do. I had to go and get the leaves for inspiration. So I'm just laying out the leaves and the gum nuts, trying to work out where to put everything. I'm doing a rough sketch. Just to go around the edge of the chopping board. That's enough of that. Put it to one side, and now I've got to replicate that on the board. I forgot to switch the camera on just then, so I'd already started. Now what I found really difficult was this wood just wouldn't burn. This little tiny piece here must have taken me 10 minutes just to get some colour on it. I'm guessing it's because whatever it was stained with, not stained but coated with in its earlier days, had soaked right into the wood. And also, as I said, this piece of wood is 44 years old. It's been in the dishwasher, it's had oil on it from cooking, so I'm guessing it soaked right into the wood, and that's why I was having a lot of trouble sanding it and also doing this burn. This side was actually the easier side to burn. The other side I almost gave up on. I don't actually video much of this. I do video it, but my hand is in the way, so I don't show it to you. You can see I'm struggling just to get a mark up in this corner. I was a bit disappointed because I thought this wood was going to burn so easy. But that's what happens when you use old pieces of wood that have been used for years. And sometime later, I'd given up basically. It's finished, but I'd given up. I was going to do something on the other side, but in the end I thought, no, I'm just going to tongue oil it. The tongue oil is food safe. That's why I went with the tongue oil. As you can see, tongue oil doesn't colour the wood. It just brings out the natural grain of the wood. Just waited some time. That was an indication that I was waiting some time to turn that over and start on the other side. I have to admit the application of the tongue oil over the pyrography looked great. Finishing touches just around the edge. They were actually quite hard to apply the oil to. End grain, what can I say? And there we have it, all done. I'll leave that a couple of days before I use it. This is a couple of days later.